Hello, everybody. Welcome to We Like Dota Casual Match and Draft Commentary. I'm Brian Sabone-Yinger, and joining me this evening is Jared Clyde-Frog Patterson. What's up, Jared?
Hey, Brian. Not a whole heck of a lot. I like that Venomancer's lance.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at this here.
That's a nice-looking lance.
He's got the Spear of the Herald.
Oh, yeah.
Good work. But yeah, anyway, as we talked about in this week's podcast, this was a match that our buddy Kyle played. He's playing the Ursa, a.k.a. Crimson. And our Steam user somebody from the Czech Republic is playing the Nyx Assassin in the mid lane. And I'm playing the Venomancer. Apparently this is Sparta, from what I'm reading.
Yeah.
And then we have a Warlock and Phantom Lancer in the off lane.
Yeah, all right.
And then on the other side, on the dire side, we have Sven, we have a Lina, we have a Weaver in the mid lane.
Weaver mid, okay.
Clockwerk in the off lane.
Along with...
And then we're missing somebody. Oh, he hasn't chosen a hero yet.
Yeah, with other hero still to come.
So as we don't recommend, this is an all-pick match. And Kyle, somebody, and I, we just decided to just play a couple matches together, and nobody felt like drafting, so we decided to do an all-pick, and that's what we did.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what we did.
So as you can see, the fifth player still has not chosen somebody. That's not something you want to do, guys. You want to choose a hero.
You want to choose a hero.
You start losing gold and you're not getting experience. Life is hard.
Jared, what do you think about the Nyx versus Weaver matchup mid lane?
Nyx is a good hero to shut down Weaver.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have a hard time. But honestly, I think it's fairly even. I mean,
yeah.
Anytime you have a range versus melee, I always give a little bit of the advantage to the ranged hero.
Yeah.
But I think Nyx can handle it pretty well.
Yeah, he does have some abilities that help him out. He's got that mana burn, which will be real nice to make sure he doesn't use his Sakuchi as much. And the Impale helps a lot for getting last hits and that kind of stuff. Taking a little Sakuchi, Shakuchi or Sakuchi?
I'm not entirely sure, but they both sound...
Shakuchi.
Both sound a little dirty.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So it looks like, we finally had an Enchantress come in. Okay.
Yes.
So that's
and I remember thinking the whole time, I was like, if it's just Clockwerk in the offlane here, we are just going to have one heck of a time because, I mean, you can just harass him the whole time.
Totally.
So what do you think about Enchantress in the offlane here, Jared?
Poor decision.
Poor decision. Why do you say that?
You're not using her to really her best of the ability, which is in the jungle, grabbing those creeps, using them to get some levels.
Yeah.
I suppose if you want to run her more of like a real support, just using the sprites to heal up people and the untouchable to...
Not sure what Clockwerk's doing here, dropping down the cogs. He seems a little confused.
Yeah, maybe a fat finger, who knows?
Could be.
Yeah. Misclick, hey, it's okay. Misclicks happen.
Nyx does have his bottle up, which is a huge advantage for him versus the Weaver, who does not.
Mid lane.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's real nice, especially when you have
wait
wards up to have rune control.
Click on one of the Dire again, just any of them. They have no courier.
Oh, that's a problem.
That is not what you're looking for.
That's a problem. You're going to want to get one of those.
You definitely want to get one of those couriers.
I would think Lina should have bought it, or even Enchantress, when she spawned in, should have figured out that.
Well, she probably had no gold because she waited so long to...
That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a new patch change. If you wait after the creep spawn to choose a hero, you lose 1 gold per second.
Yes.
So we have Ursa leading the last hits here.
Yeah, doing a good job.
Yep. A lot of harassment coming out here from the Enchantress. And I remember our lane got quite a bit more difficult.
Once Enchantress came in?
Yeah, because she is strong as heck in the early game.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, I mean, if she had one of the creeps that she could be harassing you down with even more.
Oh, Lina landed that Sunstrike, or Light Strike array, excuse me. That's actually a pretty hard ability to land because it has a bit of a wind up to it.
It has a very long, what they call cast animation, where people can see that it's coming.
Right.
So
just like that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Looks like we're going to have Nyx Assassin going down to the rune spot here. What's
Fill
real
up
nice,
that bottle.
fill up your bottle whenever you pick that up and just get some extra regen.
Yeah. Looks like somebody's going to be doing something.
Ursa's getting a little low on HP here. He's needs to be careful.
Oh.
Jared, let's talk about goals in the laning phase.
Okay.
What are you... If you're laning in the early game, like what are you trying to accomplish?
Number 1 objective, do not die.
Correct. We have a little, looks like we're going to go on Clockwerk here, trying to get a kill.
Maybe first blood here.
Nyx rotated down.
I think the biggest thing in the laning phase is you're trying to...
And looks like they're going to break off.
Unfortunately, couldn't get it. Looks like, the biggest thing early in the laning phase is to just make sure that you survive.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're doing one of two things. You're trying to get last hits to get that gold up, or your other goal would be then to harass the other team to make sure that they cannot do that.
Right.
So those are the two things that you're looking to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you really just want to level up and get farmed and get gold and not die if you can.
Yeah,
If you can help it.
the biggest thing. Don't die.
And if you can kill
Honestly.
the other team, that's great too.
Well, yeah, that's an added bonus.
Yeah, that's always an added bonus.
Because then you're helping them not achieve the objective of not dying.
Right.
By dying.
Correct. The objective.
Right. The objective number 1.
Jared, as you know, I've started to do a weird food every week.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to flip it over to directed camera real quick while we talk
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
If it'll...
You got to click on somebody, I think.
Oh, you do? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so this week we have blood oranges,
Oh, okay.
which is a kind of a cross between a pomegranate and an orange.
Interesting.
And they're a real nice, dark, deep red color. Mm-hmm. Wow, this lane really getting pushed out. Warlock doing quite a bit of damage here. Looks like they're going to turn around Sven here.
Oh, my goodness.
They might get a kill on the
they're getting
Warlock.
The first blood there.
Sven got the first blood, and are they going to be able to get a return kill?
But, goodness. 2 for 1.
2 for 1. That's never a good
not
situation.
a good situation.
Yeah. So the die are really coming out, guns out there.
Yeah, and Weaver has rotated down as well, and it looks like they're going to be going on Ursa here.
Yep. And that's a tough situation. He shouldn't have been that low on health when he saw
No.
Weaver rotate in, which can be tough if you use Sakuchi to get over there.
That's true.
But I think in that case, like if he had a decent amount of health, he could have just stayed right by the tower and be fine, because towers have detection.
That is true.
So yeah, 3 for 1 in favor of the Dire here. Not looking good.
Yeah, that is not a
Not
good
looking
start.
good for the Radiant.
Um,
And I decided to just kind of sap up some XP here and just...
Yeah, you got to get that XP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very important to get XP on your supports. You just want to get the levels. You don't necessarily want to get the last hits, but you want to get the levels. But anyway, blood oranges, Jared.
Yeah, bring us back to the blood orange.
It's a cross between an orange and a pomegranate, and they're just a real nice dark red color.
Okay.
And they're a little bit sweeter than oranges and not as tangy. Ursa doing a little harassment there. Really,
Got a good amount of damage.
yeah, he
down
did
quick.
about half of Clockwerk's damage there. All right, so here we go.
So blood orange, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're delicious. They're a little sweeter. They're real hard to peel, because I've been eating clementines like it's my job. Oh, the Nyx Assassin going in here. Not sure if that was necessarily a smart decision. Oh my gosh, I got to get it back on free camera here.
Yeah, I know.
Good lord.
Oh, well, maybe not. I mean,
Lina got another kill on Warlock. Warlock just,
not.
is he in feed territory right now?
He's getting there.
He's definitely-
Objective number 1 is definitely not being met. Although he does have 18 last hits.
That is impressive. But
So-
it would seem that he's kind of overextending a bit, though.
And, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this Venomancer, but he's only sitting at 8 last hits, so...
Looks like we had a Enchantress Weaver rotation here, which I think is wise.
Yeah, I still think I would rather see Enchantress in the jungle. As you can see, she's at least being smart in the fact that she's not leveling her W. What is it? Enchant.
Yeah. Because
So-
she's not in the jungle.
Right. So at least that's good to
Look-
see that that's happening. But
If you can grab like a good creep,
Yeah.
like a
The
centaur,
centaur. Oh, yeah.
they get that nice war stomp.
that's really what you're looking for.
Nyx has just been on top of it with the rune control here.
Yeah. Somebody from the Czech Republic. He's doing great.
Right. Sven really taking quite a bit of damage from the Warlock. What is that? That's his Fatal Bonds.
Fatal Bonds. Oh, yeah.
What do you think of the power treads pickup for Enchantress?
It's wise. I think it makes the most sense for
Sven living on the edge here.
Yeah, seriously.
Jeez.
No, I think that it gives her really the most flexibility, and she needs a little extra HP.
Nyx is great here, just rotating out, trying to make kills happen, trying to really just trying to get some kills. Because when you're behind like this, what you need to do is start rotating and ganking.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's how you come back.
Because most likely the reason you got behind is from
dying.
Dying, yeah. So a way to counteract dying is by killing.
Killing or out farming, which in this situation, Ursa's only up by 4 last hits, so that is not
you're not getting out farmed.
material.
Yeah.
Nyx rotating back to the middle lane here, doing a little bit of harassment. Looks like Enchantress might go down here.
Oh, and got the good body block on. Oh.
Hitting those impales like crazy. He was using the Vendetta, and I believe when you break invisibility, you get a huge bonus. Yeah, you get 250 bonus damage from Vendetta.
That's
when you break
huge.
Invisibility, yeah.
Absolutely.
Is it with any right click?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that is
the
correct.
impale out of Vendetta would be real great too.
Absolutely.
What do you think of the power treads pickup here on Weaver? Just power treads only.
He's got 1,000 gold.
Sven,
I don't know.
going for the kill and getting a little greedy
quick.
there. Yeah, diving real quick.
Wow.
Nyx rotating top and getting the kill.
Wow.
Getting the, what was that, the Lina...
The Lina Sven.
Lina and the Sven.
Yeah.
But Phantom Lancer did die in the process.
But yeah, guys, spend your gold if you're, if you got it. Because I don't think that you're going to be saving for a big game item yet.
Right.
I guess
especially get those iron branches.
Yeah,
because they build into
fill up your inventory.
They build it up into a magic wand, and a magic wand is just so good for almost every single hero.
I would tend to agree.
You can see that I have the dust here to really to keep the Weaver from using the Shikuchi and getting away from us. But even positionally, I mean, we could see him, but if he goes back to the tower, there's nothing we can do about it.
No, absolutely not. So
I want to know when Warlock's going to stop dying.
Actually, you just gotta kill.
I missed a kill.
Yeah.
So we took out the Clockwerk, and did Ursa get that kill? Yeah, Ursa got the Clockwerk kill,
and then
I died in the process.
Which is an okay trade.
Yeah,
that's an okay trade.
Yeah, Jared, do you want some blood orange?
Sure. I'll take a little bit of blood orange.
Delicious. They're delicious. There's somewhat of a bitterness to it, which I actually quite enjoy.
You would. Okay.
Chasing out Sven here. Sven living on the edge. Trying to get that Warlock kill. This is pretty much the exact same situation that got him killed last time, and it looks like it's probably going to happen again.
And he got the good jukes, that Warlock with the jukes.
Oh my goodness. And Warlock died in the process again.
He is getting into the feeding territory, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He did get a kill, and
it was Enchantress that got the kill on him.
He's microing.
Looks like Enchantress is going to die here. Nyx Assassin rotated top again. This Nyx Assassin, I tell you what, he is just roaming and taking care of business and making stuff happen. The Urn Charge is being used by Enchantress to really gain quite a bit of health back, and they still can't find her. There it is. The Impale finally hits her. Well, looks like she might potentially go down here, but it looks like she's going to escape unharmed.
Yeah.
Good for her. And they're diving real deep here. You never want to be chasing this deep. Lina coming in for backup and just feeding.
Oh,
feeding that double kill.
Lina is such a squishy hero early on.
Yep. Phantom Lancer getting the kill there, which is a good...
good on Phantom.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's definitely needing. He was getting a little far behind.
Yep.
So, good deal.
Ursa's still ahead on the kill charts, or the last hit chart.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Enchantress heading back to base. Not sure what she's doing. Sven playing a little far forward again, and Phantom Lancer needs to be careful fighting under the tower here, because he is quite squishy. And I missed another kill.
Wow.
Clockwerk got the kill on the Venomancer. I remember he hooked in on me, and just kind of focused me down.
Got to get those hits.
Ursa going in for the solo Roshan kill here, which is nice, because once you have your ultimate up and your Vladimir's, you can solo Roshan, and that brings in so much gold, and the Aegis is real helpful, and I mean, even more so, it just keeps it out of your opponent's hands, which is really good.
Yeah, that's huge. I think the biggest thing with that is the gold goes to everyone.
Yeah. Ursa will go down, and Roshan will go down, and Ursa will pick up the Aegis. Warlock rotating bottom here. Looks like we're going to try and set up some sort of push. And we got the double invis. We got the battle of invisibility here from Nyx and Weaver. Oh, getting the Vendetta hit there with the Impale. Using the ultimate
lapse.
from Weaver, yeah.
That time
oh,
lapse.
Nyx needs to get out of here. He's in a tough situation here. Oh, look at how much Impedus damage was happening from Enchantress.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Enchantress probably will go down here. We got 4 on her.
Right, and she's got that passive ability,
Yeah.
the Untouchable, that...
Did you see the clutch plague ward here up here, Jared?
That's a good placement.
Yeah.
Good placement.
So Warlock got the kill there. Ursa going to town on this tower here, which Ursa's actually underrated for taking down towers, I think. He can use his overpower and really just get quite a few hits out real quickly on it.
Yeah.
And of course the Warlock Golems are really good as well.
Yeah, they have a lot of HP that can really tank well.
Yep.
So yeah, Ursa's looking good.
Yep.
He's
Let's
got
take a look at the
Aegis.
XP charts here. About even. Gold charts favoring the Radiant.
Bless you. And again.
Gosh, excuse me. Ooh. Dota and sneezing. Gotta love it.
It's a hard combination.
Would you go with the phase boots pickup or the power treads pickup for Ursa, Jared?
Well, it looks like he's thinking specifically with the phase boots. I think with Ursa, he has a tendency to get kited really easily. So like he gets just moved around from one target to another very
Ursa
quickly.
really diving the tower here. He really got caught out there, taking way more damage than he should have.
For sure.
Yeah. Looks like Ursa's probably going to go down here.
That was a clutch gale there.
Defensive Gale and Poison Nova, which will probably get me killed in the process.
Yep.
We should have just run and got out of dodge here. But in the offlane, Phantom Lancer did get that tier 1. And Weaver will get the kill on Venomancer.
And Warlock.
Also Warlock going to go down thanks to Clockwerk and the Cogs.
Yeah, that was a good clog. But back to the Ursa phase boots, I think that it's a wise decision because it can you can go through units with those phase boots.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm not sure what Ursa was doing up here. He knew there were 4 people up here. He should have just headed, someplace safer. I mean, you can even jungle these creep camps. But really, if you know there's 4 people here, you just want to stay out of that area so you don't, go and feed more.
No doubt about that. No doubt. So it looks like they have 5 bot, so it looks like they're really going to be pushing that bottom tower here.
Yep. Warlock teleporting in here. We're going to have a 3-on-5 engagement here to try and defend this.
And it looks like
they will
Nyx-
get kind of scared off here. Nyx is a bit far forward, which he is invisible, so as long as they don't have Dust or a Sentry Ward, he'll be fine. But yeah, looks like he's getting it. Oh, gonna get the Lina kill here.
Yeah, the solo Lina.
Oh my goodness.
Very impressive.
Sven using the stun there to stun Warlock, and the Cogs will go down. And it looks like Weaver's probably going to get another kill here, unless Weaver goes down first, using the Sakuchi to get away. And definitely chasing out the Clockwerk here. Lina says GG for some reason. They're definitely not out of this yet.
No, not by a long shot. I think that she's just getting owned, though.
A little frustrated, maybe?
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah, so we got 3 chasing out the Clockwerk here, and I'm actually impressed with how he has stayed alive this whole time. Weaver was able to deny this tower up here, which that kind of stinks, because that's 200 gold denied?
Yeah, more or less.
But we will get the Clockwerk kill thanks to Warlock cutting him off there.
And the phase
Ursa
boots,
will get
man.
that kill, yeah.
The phase boots helped.
Yep, it's real nice for
chasing.
You're talking about getting kited, and it really just helps alleviate that situation. And another tier 2 falls thanks to Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer is a great... Wow.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe he got away. That's impressive. The illusions are real nice because, unlike invisibility, there's nothing you can really do to detect them.
No, and...
You know it's an illusion if it has, low hit points. But the way that you counter illusions or counter Phantom Lancer is AoE damage or cleave damage or, something like Sven. Phantom Lancer getting a kill on Lina there, by the way. Or Kunkka's passive will get a good kill. Ursa taken down just on a killing spree here.
Oh, and it looks like
Ursa gonna just nail Clockwerk to the wall there. Holy cow! The Impetus damage really,
Clockwerk
not doing too much to Ursa. The Venomous Gale will go down on Enchantress, and she should be getting out of dodge here.
Clockwerk picked pretty much the worst hero possible to Cog. Ursa's definitely the worst.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
The worst hero that you can choose to.
He has the highest sustained single target DPS in the game.
I believe that.
So you definitely don't want to, lock yourself in the cage
With him.
with a giant bear.
Yeah. With a bear with glowing little claws.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
Ursa doing great here on top of the net worth chart. And look at this.
That's
got
when you
4
know,
Radiant heroes on top of the net worth chart.
You know you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah. How are those blood oranges, Jared?
They were pretty good. There's
Like 'em?
some left here for you.
Okay. I'm definitely going to take advantage of those.
You should. You should.
Okay.
As they are yours.
Yeah, very good. Okay. So back to Dota. No more blood oranges.
Well, there's a couple left.
Yeah, but no more talk about them.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it looks like
Oh, Weaver just melts there thanks to the
poor Weaver.
thanks to the Phantom Lancer Ursa Nyx combo there. It looks like we have at least 2 minutes left on Roshan. Going in on the tier 2 tower here. And Jared, if you're the Dire, what do you do in the Dire situation?
Really, at this point, I think you're wanting to turtle up. Just
Yeah.
kind of let those tier 2s and 1s go down, but really try to hold ground as you're going up ground.
Oh, Sven just melting even with the ultimate
And
up.
that's really what you're not
Oh, and the Laguna Blade from Lina just taking out Ursa.
Ooh. But yeah, just feeding more deaths and gold to the enemy team.
Like this Clockwerk here.
Exactly, and like with
Hookshotting in when there's 3 heroes around.
that's not what you're looking to do.
Really, when you're Clockwerk, you want to be roaming and picking off people who are alone.
Yeah.
You don't pick Clockwerk because he's a team fighter.
No.
You pick him because you want to pick people off. Like if you have anti-mage. You know, if you pick a Clockwerk, you want to be roaming around the jungle looking for an anti-mage who's, solo AFK farming or something like that.
100% agree.
Weaver going to go down again.
With another clutch impale.
Yep. That's picking up the Dagon. What do you think about the Dagon pickup here?
That's a great item for Nyx.
Okay.
With his Vendetta, he can roam around and basically he's invisible, and then extra damage when he comes out.
Yeah.
And that Dagon is just another nuke that can do extra damage right away.
Yep. Especially against Weaver, because Weaver has pretty low hit points.
Yeah, one of those agility-based carries that...
Putting up the Plague Ward here to keep vision on Roshan. Always a smart idea.
Always a smart idea.
What do you think about the Yasha pickup for Phantom Lancer?
Really, with Phantom Lancer, you're looking to get stats specifically.
Yeah.
So I think anything that's just giving him stats is a great idea. So
like Diffusal Blade.
Exactly, like
So
Diffusal Blade.
And it also does a slow. And it has mana burn.
Yeah, which your illusions will have.
Yeah. Lina getting the kill on Warlock. Warlock was, no doubt, way too far forward. Just like this Sven here.
And you can see that slow coming out from the Diffusal Blade already.
Yeah. Which his ultimate is nice. It gives bonus damage, but I think people tend to think that you kind of go into like God mode when you pop his ultimate.
Well, what's it called?
I mean, it is called God's Strength or whatever.
Yeah.
God's Strength. But it's just bonus damage. You don't get additional HP. You don't get additional attack
Armor.
speed or anything like that. Yeah. So you still have to be careful.
For sure. And
Really, this is a dire situation here.
for the Dire.
Radiant needs to be getting out of here.
Yeah.
Dire situation for the Radiant.
Right. So that Dagon.
Welcome to We Like Puns.
Yeah, we like Dota puns.
Enchantress getting the tier 1 kill there as I eat another blood orange.
No more talking about blood oranges.
Right. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. So Lina getting caught out, and of course,
Nyx
she is
Assassin
just-
blowing up Lina. I got a good kill on Sven there. I'm on a killing spree, Jared.
Darn right you are.
Which I guess a killing spree is considered 3 kills, question mark?
To the best of my knowledge, yeah.
Look at this, Jared. Nyx has not died.
That's impressive.
It's real impressive.
And you can see the Venomancer is starting to really start to carry.
Yeah.
He's on top of the net worth.
Yep.
So after a little bit of a slow start, he has definitely started to come online.
Which I think at this point in the game, I would rather have a Venomancer on top of the net worth instead of an Ursa.
Agreed. Agreed.
Especially with that diffusal blade, he just starts to tear up.
100.
Mask of Madness for Sven. What do you think about that, Jared?
Get some lifesteal.
Okay.
I think that it can provide a lot of sustain if you're going to jungle a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to get behind. So
Look at Warlock here, Jared. What the heck is he doing? Good
feeding.
Lord.
That's what he's doing.
Oh my goodness. You never want to go 1-on-5. That's never a good idea.
Yeah. So, is that a level 4 or 5 Dagon now that Nyx has?
That's a level 4.
Okay.
Oh, Clockwerk here getting a good hook on
See,
Venomancer.
that's where you were looking for the hook.
Good initiation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
But,
the blade mail there, that...
Yep. Clockwerk still will go down there, but he did get a good initiation. I think he would have done better if he was a little bit more leveled up. Let's see, what is he at here?
He's only 11.
Yeah.
So, a little
Versus
under.
a level 15. He did respectable damage against a level 15 Venomancer.
That is true. Can we talk about Venomancer's skin? Like,
no.
how
Oh
weird
no.
blue it
Poor
is?
Venomancer. What the heck was Weaver doing?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have like really blue cat skin.
Yeah, it's weird.
Looks like we're gonna get the level 5 Dagon here.
That level 5. I do believe the most expensive item in the game.
Really?
Overall cost, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, from getting 1 to level 5 Dagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite an investment. Close
Well,
to 6,000.
it only does 800 damage.
Right, exactly. So it should be, and tons of stats too. I mean, think about the stats that you get with it. I think it's 21 agility we saw. So, or intelligence. I think it's intelligence and strength you get with it.
Oh yeah.
+3, +21 intelligence and 9 damage. Yeah, so that's huge.
That's real nice. What do you think about the Shadow Blade pickup here on Ursa?
Not a big fan, but
okay.
I mean, at this point,
I did play against an Ursa who was just ganking people left and right with a blink dagger. He would hide behind the trees and then just blink in.
yeah, I mean, I understand the logic behind it for sure, because he's definitely one of those single target guys where if he can catch somebody out.
Oh, nice hook from
That was a
Clockwerk.
clutch hook. But again, with having that Ursa,
Oh,
luckily the
Ursa
blade
will
mail-
go down thanks to the impetus damage from Enchantress popping the Aegis.
But unfortunately,
Clockwerk probably going to go down here for sure. Yep, there he goes. Oh my goodness, look at the damage from Lina's ultimate. So good. Doing 925 damage.
that is quite a lot.
No, I'm
of
sorry,
damage.
675.
That's still quite a lot of damage.
That's some good damage. The Dagon there just melting down Lina to get a little bit of a taste of her own medicine. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Venomancer. Nyx is dead.
And
He didn't have-
Venomancer is obviously not the most impressive microing, but that's okay. He's a really hard character.
he is playing it a bit like I play it,
Yeah.
which you just kind of right click everything. Enchantress probably going to fall here. Should be using that diffusal blade. The active on the diffusal blade does a slow. I'm not sure why he's not using that.
Well, again, Venomancer's not exactly the most easy hero to play. So.
Yeah, I agree. Tough situation for Weaver. Still doesn't have his Desolator, but he does have a recipe, which
Okay.
is, that's always good. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if you're about to die, it's better to buy the recipe than to let a bunch of gold go to waste.
I would agree with that, yes. Yes.
If you can buy something right before you die, you want to do it.
Yeah, if you can get down to 0 gold before you die, that's sufficient. That's
Yeah.
sufficient. But the Deso comes up on Weaver, so...
As well as the Orchard of Malevolence.
The Orchid.
Yes.
So, big items are starting to come out for the Dire, so that is going to help a little bit, but they're pretty far behind at this point.
Yeah. Ursa's got about 3,000 gold, Jared. What do you think he should be buying right now? He definitely needs to be spending some gold.
Yeah.
Ooh, Enchantress getting caught out here. Oh,
No,
man.
pops in
Popping the
ten.
ultimate. And isn't going to be able to chase her down. Needs to be using those phase boosts to catch up to her. You can also use the Q to kind of do a bit of a mini stun. Or a slow, excuse me. Oh, look at how much the impetus is doing, Jared. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah, tons
Wow.
of damage. She's got that Ag Scepter, and man, it just
does work. It's based on how far away she is from somebody. So the further away she is, the more damage the Impetus is going to do.
That is a ton of damage to that.
Does it do pure damage?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's pure damage. Which pure damage, that means nothing will be able to block it.
Right. No armor, no...
it goes through BKB because it's not magical damage.
Right.
Yeah. But the Venomancer are kind of showing the power of the illusion-based split push. Oh, what a nice dodge there. He dodged that stun, no problem. Used that doppelwalk right as the stun was about to hit and just totally denied it. Good for him.
Well played, Venomancer.
Going for the split push here with the Venomancer. Just trying to farm up and get some more items. Look at this. Look at what this does, Jared.
The 5-man coming.
Yeah. It just totally allows them to split push from the bottom lane or something like that. You want to try and be clearing up these creep waves in the middle lane. That's just farm that people are missing out on.
Push it out, push it out.
Push it out.
No doubt about it. So, we got a haster in bottom, and it looks like...
Venomancer are going to keep farming up in the jungle here. Definitely a good idea.
No doubt about it, and leaves his illusions
behind. Definitely don't want to be doing that.
No, that's a poor decision.
Oh, no. Poor Venomancer getting caught out. That was a bad decision. I was a little
really
out of
caught
position
out
there. And I think I definitely just caused our entire team to die.
Well,
so that's a bad situation. Warlock needs to be getting the heck out of here.
And Sven...
Ursa checking for Roshan, but needs to be up here at the team fight. Oh, just barely hitting that light strike array. Ursa going in on Lina, just melting her. And looks like we're going to be able to chase down the Enchantress. You want to be using those face boots, which Ursa is. And looks like she's probably going to die here. Warlock might be able to cut her off, but nope. I think Enchantress is going to make it away.
She's got pretty high move speed.
She does have the 360 move speed, which is really nice. Looks like she's going to make it away. Venomancer getting a little greedy here, taking a lot of tower hits.
So it looks like Ursa just right-clicked a Skull Basher, which is a great item for him.
Yeah.
But you can build into that.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait until getting it just...
Yep, and what Jared means by that is a Skull Basher consists of a Belt of Strength and a Javelin and a Recipe, and you can buy the Belt of Strength and the Javelin and just benefit from those stats before you build into the Skull Basher.
Which is really the most effective way of using your gold.
Because if you're just right-clicking a Skull Basher, you are missing out for about 15 or 20 minutes, a bunch of stats. Warlock was a little far forward here.
Yet again.
But he's actually getting somewhat tanky. Weaver, hit him a couple times and wasn't able to take him down.
He does have 1,800 hit points, so...
Warlock's still on the run here. And they are really chasing here.
Yeah, they really want him.
Picking up the haste rune. Decides to turn back around and help out the rest of the team. Nyx Assassin getting the kill on Sven. Oh, great Impale catching out two of them. Ursa really just dominating Weaver there. Weaver has such low hit points. He's only... it doesn't show his hit points.
Yeah, he's only got, I think, 1,100 right now.
But Ursa, I mean... If you get stunned, Ursa is just going to be able to take you down so quickly.
No doubt.
And that Impale really just synergizes really well with Ursa, I think. Because, it does a... How long of a stun does that do?
A pretty long stun.
That does about a 2.5 second stun, which is enough to catch at least one person for sure.
Yeah, in 2.5 seconds, Ursa, with his overpower, can pretty much take down most heroes.
Yeah. He does have the Reaver now, which gives plus 25 strength to him and his illusions, which is a big deal.
Oh, yes, because his illusions will now come out with more hit points.
Right.
Because your hit points are based off of strength.
Yeah.
And that 25 strength is going to give you a ton of hit points.
Right.
So at this point, it's pretty much just taking objectives, finishing out the game.
Yep. Really not too much that the Dire can do at this point.
No.
Unfortunately.
But the good news is, Warlock did pick up the Ag Scepter, so which means that we're going to have lots of golems.
Yep. He'll now be able to call 2 golems, and really, you can split push real great with with the golems. So what we mean by split push is like, you'll have 4 or 5 of your team members going down one lane, and then, Warlock could come up here with his golems and push out another lane. Kind of like a diversionary tactic, if you will.
Right, absolutely.
And Venomancer and Nyx going down, probably getting a little bit greedy. Probably should be backing up here.
So Warlock's golem's just hanging out, doing
work on the towers.
Yeah.
Chasing down the Clockwerk. Warlock getting the kill with the golems there, thanks to the Clockwerk. Weaver barely alive. Oh, and there he will go down thanks to the golems. Jeez.
They have a pretty long range.
Yeah, those golems really doing work. GG's being called out, and they were thinking, I believe Lina was thinking that if their whole team calls GG, they'll end the game immediately, but that is not the case.
But really,
this is not team matchmaking.
Really, it should be.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I do wish that was the case, but I did have a match a couple days ago, actually it was yesterday, where we had an incredible comeback.
Well, no, I'm not saying, but I think that if your team agrees that the
game is over,
yeah,
I agree. It would be nice to have some sort of concede option.
Okay.
And comebacks only happen about 5% of the time, if that.
So
Ursa gonna get caught out here.
The heart was completed on Venomancer, which again is just gonna give him tons of HP and sustain. So he's sitting now at 2,400 hit points.
40 strength for him and all of his illusions.
Yeah.
Does the health bonus, does that affect the illusions, Jared?
Well, yeah. I mean, because it will affect his base health. So it gives 400 or 300 health and 40 strength. Is that right?
Something like that. Really, you want to be using some dust here to catch out Weaver, but definitely don't have any.
Yeah. So
Enchantress just picking up the kills here. Weaver does die thanks to Warlock.
My goodness.
Had that dot on him.
And by dot, you mean?
Damage over time.
Damage over time.
Yes, thank
Interesting.
You. Lina trying to clean up the creeps here. Excuse me, Nick's picking up Clockwerk down here, trying to get some farm, no doubt. And we resigned to push out the bottom lane, try and push out all the lanes and finish the matchup. Lina has those tangos in the stash, in her inventory, in her bank.
Interesting.
So the plus 300 strength from the heart, that does affect
300 health and 40 strength.
That does affect his illusions, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Because it basically gives him a base health. It's a base health.
Yeah.
And then you get the 40.
But like the plus
19.
15 attack speed, I don't think they get that from Yasha.
No.
I'm not sure how that works. I know there's different illusion mechanics. Maybe that's something we'll cover in another episode, Jared.
Yeah.
Actually, Nick's getting the kill on Sven here.
Getting the Necro Book.
Level 2 Necro Book, baby.
Very good.
Real nice stats from that, and then also you can summon the creeps that do that really help you push out.
And I see Warlock now has completed the refresher orb as well, so we have even more golems.
Getting that pub support refresher orb build. I don't generally recommend refresher orb, personally.
Yeah, well, look at the golems.
Yeah, I mean,
look at the golems.
That is nice. Don't get me wrong.
Look at the golems. They're just tanking that tower, or that fountain damage.
I don't know. I feel like if a support has enough gold to get a refresher orb, that's gold I would rather have my carry have.
100% agree.
Yeah.
But Warlock is number 3 overall. I think that he can go as a semi-carry.
You think so?
I do.
Okay. I'm not going to disagree with you. Did you see the horse, Jared?
No, I miss it every time.
Oh, Jared, it makes a horse.
Miss it every time.
That's okay. It happens. But yeah, there's your match, folks. Jared, question.
Yes.
MVP of the game, who do you think it is?
I think you have to go with someone.
On the Radiant side, I would go with Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, the Nyx Assassin.
Nyx Assassin for sure. He was rotating like crazy and helping, set up those ganks and all that. And I think on the Dire side, I would go with Enchantress.
Yeah.
I think she was the most skilled player.
I would agree for that, no doubt.
I don't know. Weaver did have those couriers, though. My mouse cursor's gone. What the heck happened?
I'm not entirely sure, but
okay.
Yeah, 3 couriers.
I would point him out if I could, but I cannot see my mouse cursor. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/We Like Dota. Also check us out on the web, welikedota.com. And thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.